Hey y'all, this is Brandy from Southern Crafts DIY, and I want to say hey to all my returning viewers. Welcome to any new viewers. So if you follow me on social media, which the links are down below, you'll have seen a list of everything needed for today's project. And we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to show you everything that's needed, and I am super excited and I hope y'all enjoy it. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is one of these loops. As you can see, this one is misshapen, but it will work just fine. This is a 3-pack of the gold loops, hoops, not loops. So this is, I believe, the smallest one. So you're going to need one of those, or any hoop really. And then, if you get this size, you're going to need 2 tower blocks. You're going to need some glue. I'm going to be using my Flex glue. You're going to be needing some paint. I haven't decided which one of these I'm going to use, but I'm going to be using a gold paint. These are from Decor and Folk Art. One is brushed antique gold and the other is glorious gold. So you're going to need a gold paint. You're going to need wire cutters. You're going to need some, what are these called? Well, I don't forgot. Pipe cleaners. Forgot what they're called. I'm going to use 3 red, 3 white, and 3 of these pinky color ones. You're going to need that. You're going to need some zip ties. These might be a little big, it's fine, they'll work. You're going to need some floral. I'm going to be using these roses. So that. And then you're going to be needing the garland. I used this on one of my Christmas projects, so you're gonna need, or maybe probably more than one, but you're gonna need some of this. So let's jump in and get started. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to take the ring and the garland, and we're gonna wrap this around the ring. So we're gonna have to cut it because I don't want it too long. So bear with me. So I want it like this, so I'm going to try to keep this part clear. So, like I said, I want to wrap it around it. Give me a second, y'all. And I want to do it this way because I want you to be able to look at it from all sides. Not just the one side. I'm going to do it like that. So, but I do want it to be, apparently that came off, it's fine. That's not a huge deal that this came off. I want it to be poofed up a little. I don't want it to be flat. So we're going to do like that. I don't want this sticking off if I can stop it from. Oh, give me a second, I might need the bigger ones. There we go. I don't know what happened. Alright, so we're gonna try to get this around it as much as we can. Because I want it to go around the whole thing. Sorry, y'all. This does what it wants to do at times, not what I want it to do. I'm just going to continue to wrap it around. So it does what I want it to do, not what it wants to do. So, and I am going to be adding zip ties to this. I just want it to be as good, as solid as I can. So I will be adding zip ties to it also. But I'm just trying not to do too much at one go. So this is going to have to be shorter because there's not really much left. So like I said, I'm not going to be doing the bottom right now. This is just for, if I can get it to do what I want it to do. There. So I'm going to do one more here, and I think that's enough. Try not to go too much with this stuff, y'all. I might have done too much, but no, it should be fine. Because the whole point is to, you don't want a big area on the bottom that's not wrapped. Sorry, I know I cut that. I'm just trying to wrap it. Alright, so, and of course we're going to try to camouflage some of the stuff the best we can. Alright, so that's done. Now I'm going to go back with my zip ties, and I am going to, like I said, just try to make it sure it's good and on there. Because sometimes it does what it wants to do, not what I want it to do. So we're going to make sure it does what I want it to do. So we got that. And what we're doing is we're just securing it more. And I'm going to try to camouflage these ties in as best I can so they're not too noticeable. Alright, so there's two. And you just want to put them where you feel you can get them in there. It should hold it down. Every time I work with reefs, I tend to use zip ties. I just feel it works so much better. I just want this one here. I might do an extra one in this spot because I want this right here. If I can get this on here. It would help if I had it the right way, huh? So I'm just going to go around and I'm putting in key spots because I don't want it to come off or move. So I would love to hear how y'all do y'all's reefs. Because I am very interested in hearing how y'all do y'all's crafts. See if it's the same way I do mine, or y'all have other pointers maybe I can take away and use with something. Never hurts to share your ideas. Let's see. Let me get this last one in here. I'm going to use my pliers and I'm going to just make sure they're nice and tight. I don't know, it just seems when I do by hand I don't always get it tight. And it's okay if you have some of the reframe showing through, the gold. I don't remember where I put it. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to cut, as soon as I find my cutters that I put somewhere, I'm going to cut the zip ties down. And then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, now we're going to move on to the next step. Alright, now we're going to try this and see how it works. I did want to put some flowers in this. So I just pulled the top off and we're just going to go from there and see how it works. And we're going to try to zip tie it on there because I don't want a lot of glue that's not going to hold on here. So let me see. Well, actually, hold on. I'll take that back. Give me a second. Alright, so I added a little bit of hot glue because I cut the stem too short, and we're going to zip tie the rose to the thing and see how this works. I just got to get it zip tied. We'll go from there. Now let me cut the zip tie. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to screw up the rose. Now these roses I got from Temu actually, but you can, you know, check other places. So this time I cut further down the stem and then I widened the little hole for the flower, the leaves, and then I did that. So we're going to do, that's how I'm going to do this one. But like I said, I got these from Temu and I think they're really, really cute. I'm absolutely in love with these. I was actually surprised with the quality of them. I didn't know it was going to be this good quality. I mean, I found plenty of nice stuff on Temu, don't get me wrong, but I was really happy with the quality of these roses. So, we're going to do like that. And I'm going to add some to the back too, so don't think I'm not going to do that. Let's see, where am I at? Cut from here. Alright. So, I'm just cutting a little ways down, and then right above, I don't know if I showed you, cutting a little ways down. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about making sure it's on camera. And I'm going to cut right on the other side, because you don't need the leaves on both sides. And then I'm going to use the leaves I'm already using. So these will come next after this. And I'm just going to, like I said, I'm using my pick. And I'm just going to make the hole a little bit bigger so that it fits in it. And there we go. And we got little roses. And I am in love with this idea. This just literally popped in my head today. And I wanted to make it for y'all. Find my flower. There it is. Okay. And like I said, I almost always use zip ties on my wreaths. So if you have another idea, I would love to hear your ideas. So I'm going to just do one more big rose here, and then I'm going to flip over and I'm going to add some to this side too, so it's really pretty from both sides. because that's what you want. You don't want just one side getting all the glory. So I'm going to show you now that I'm remembering to do it. I'm cutting a little ways down, and then again right before the rose, and then I'm using the leaves I cut off. I don't know where the other one is, so I'm using this one. It's all good. And then of course taking the pick and going through the hole with the leaves and just widening it out a little bit. And then sticking my rose through the hole. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to do one more right here. Make sure it's in film so you can see it. I try to remember, y'all, I really do, but I forget a lot. Nope, that's not the right way. Right there. There we go. Now I got it right. There we go. Because this is going to be standing up. That's why I want to do both sides. This is not something that's going to be hanging unless you want to hang it. If you want to hang it, you can do what I'm doing, but go all the way down and you can hang it, but I'm not hanging it. So we're going to go this side and we're going to do a couple more roses on this side and go from there. So. Alright y'all, so I finished both sides. I think it is really cute. And we're going to move on to the next step. So I'm going to put that to the side. And I'm going to clean my table off a little because I got a lot of this on it. So I'm going to clean this off. And we'll move on to the next step. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these two colors. And I'm just going to go with, I think, the Glorious Gold. And I'm going to paint my two, whatever these are called, my tower blocks. And I just picked up a paintbrush. It's not really a big deal. Why does this feel so... Alright, and I'm just going to paint it. Now you can actually paint it any color you want. I just thought this would go really well with the red roses, so that's why I picked this. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to paint the whole block. I'm probably going to let some of it dry before I paint the rest, but you know, you're going to do front, back, sides, bottom. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all, this is for Valentine's Day, but, I mean, you can use it for anything. You can do this for weddings, anniversary, birthday, decor, you know, whatever you want. But this was in mind for Valentine's Day. So, we're going to let that dry, and then we'll paint the rest of it. And then we'll move on. Alright y'all, while this tower blocks are drying, I'm going to show you what I planned on doing with this. But I don't think it's needed because I have so many flowers on there and I like it the way it is. But I do want to show y'all what I planned on doing with this. So, I'm just going to show you what one. And I think I'll use the white. So I'm just going to show you with the white what I plan on doing with this. It is just something that I thought would be really cool if you don't have the stuff at home. So I'm going to twist all three of these together. They don't have to be perfect. Just to make it thicker and give it a little bit of a, kind of look. So alright, so they're twisted together. So the thought was to make a heart with it. So you're just gonna, bend it where you need to bend it to make the heart shape, and then try to, try to give it a nice little shape to it. You don't want it to be too, see, it's not perfect, but it's a cute little homemade thing, and I think it's cute. And then you can just glue the bottom together, and then you have a heart. And I was gonna hang it in the middle, but I have all them flowers on there and I don't need to do it. But I did want to show you what I wanted to do with this, so that if y'all wanted to do it, y'all could do it. So I am gonna go ahead though and glue the bottom together, because you never know, if I have another project later on, I might decide to use this with it. So sorry y'all, had some technical difficulties with it. Trying to make sure it gets glued together good. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to save this in case I want to use it for a different project. But like I said, I did want to show y'all what to do, and it's not a perfect heart, but I think it's really cute and rustic for pieces. So that was what was planned for the pipe cleaners. Alright, now that this is dry, we're going to take, and I hope this works because it should work, but we're going to take some of this flex glue and get it out. We're going to put it on there. And we're going to put the wreath on here. Move the glue out of the way. And then I'm going to add more glue on the other side. And I'm going to glue them together. May not be perfectly together, but it's basically how I want to do this. Give me a second. There we go. Hopefully that works. And now I'm just going to let it dry. And when it dries, it should stand up straight. Alright y'all, so I have a little problem with my glue, the way it's going to work. So I have to do something a little extra. So I'm going to take a piece of wood, just a small piece, and I'm going to paint it real quick, and then I'm going to glue it to the bottom of it, because I was worried that this wouldn't work. Do my paintbrush, y'all. I was worried that this wouldn't work, and I don't think it's going to work. So this is how I solve it. Just a spare piece of wood from another project you might have, and just paint it. I'm going to dry it. Now, I was worried from the get-go that I would have this problem, so that's why I thought of this. I was just hoping I'd be wrong. I got my paint everywhere. So, my table's gonna be gold. I'm gonna have a perfectly gold table. So just, and a gold hand. So just paint. Okay, we'll try it again, then I'll finish painting the last piece. Paintbrush fall apart again. Alright. Give me a second, y'all. Alright, y'all. So I added the glue to the bottom of the wreath, and now I'm just going to set it on here. Ooh, sorry, y'all. And then I'm going to hold it up with something while it dries, so it doesn't fall over. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm having technical difficulties here, because you got to let it set and dry, and it's not there yet, so there we go. Now, I'm going to let that set overnight and dry, and then the project will be done. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that is it for today's project. Once it's dry, it is perfectly good to go. I am absolutely happy with the way it came out. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. If y'all want to, like I said, y'all can add the hearts. I'm happy with it. The only thing I might do is I might add some more paint to it after it dries, just so that the white doesn't show. I think it's gorgeous. I'm in love with it. I hope y'all like it. If y'all did, please, please, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, because it does help my channel grow. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!